As much as we knew the plans were on target and we were running to schedule, and even the car was packed up and went off to Barcelona last Thursday evening, so we knew we were in good shape. It's still an anxious time before you send your car out for the first time for the day one of the test.
To get the car ready for testing this morning, we've just run through some final checks, picking up on where we left off yesterday. So we'll sign those last few things off and then we'll be ready to roll at 9 o'clock.
My first full year as a Formula One driver, so yeah, a lot of emotion, a lot of kind of anticipation coming into the test. A lot of obviously work going on behind the scenes with the team. Close to 700 people back at the factory working together to put the car on track. Obviously it's me and George that get to sample it and see how it all feels, so yeah, I feel very privileged to be in that position.
I made it very clear to everybody on the team that I wanted our car lined up at 08:59, ready and waiting. I think there was a bit of concern because obviously you're going to waste some tyres doing that. But for us, it was really about making the point and showing the world that, we've learned from our mistakes and we wanted to have our car the first one to go out at the green light.
2 young drivers for this year, really exciting prospect. It's going to be really good to see them battling it out on track.
I have to say the team have done an extraordinary job. It's been fantastic to walk around the factory and see things a whole lot more under control than they were last year, and just to see how the team stuck together last year, how they all turned up and just kept fighting regardless of knowing that they were going to be qualifying last and finishing in the back of the grid. That was an enormous inspiration, and it's just great to know that we've got those kinds of people that, when the chips are down and when times are tough, they will fight even harder. They don't give up.
Tyres are good rolling out the garage.
And it's wonderful. I couldn't be prouder of our team.
And it's George Russell who's won the first race of the year by getting out of the pit lane ahead of Carlos Sainz.
Okay, straight out. Track is clear. You are the only car on track.
Radio check, turn 1.
Copy turn 1. Once you're in 8, it is clean in 4 before turn 1, clean in 4.
Are you happy for me to do on the out lap VLIM 4 around turn 3 and then on the first lap VLIM 6 around turn 3?
Yes. Go to neutral, leave the engine running.
When I saw him lining up, I thought, cheeky bugger, but I thought, I'm not going to let him get me off the line, so I made sure I was in first gear and ready to go.
We've got to prove to the world that we can learn from our mistakes, that we can pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off and keep going and put Williams back to where we want to get it to.
It's definitely nice to get out on track today, being the first ones out. It showed all the work that went in over the winter, all the guys working at the factory to deliver a car, very good build quality versus the one we had last year. So things so far are on the right track.
We're in Formula One to go racing. That's all we do. We go racing, and we go racing for the love of it, and we'll fight and keep fighting until we get back to that position. But just to see the cars in the mix this year for us would demonstrate progress, and that's what we want to achieve in 2020.